everyone says this weekly is hard. But here's the thing. If the weekly is hard, then it's hard for everybody, which means it's easy for everybody, which means it's hard for everybody. You know what I mean? The weekly is... What I'm trying to say... Okay, hang on. Pets weekly will lead us to kings. All right, I got it. Take me into the arena. Hummingbird strawberry. It's a new era. Give me hummingbird. I've made a mistake. Give me goose, give me strawberry. I haven't used strawberries in 300 years. Let me be a perfect piece. Yeah, guys, there's strawberries. Wow, if this weekly's so hard, then explain to me how I drew. I'm going to go absolutely insane. I'm going to give you some of that. Tabby cat, gain perk, give friends +1/+1. Sell, summon one current level 1 pet. Okay, I'm just going to toss you out here for now. Ooh, Bison weekly? Call him Carrie the way he drew. I get it. It's a reference to Drew Carey, the host of The Price is Right. Why am I running 3 squatted at this stage of my life? Question marks? He's hosting The Price is Right. I don't know what you want me to tell you. The dude do be hosting The Price is Right. Holy cow, he got a win. The Drew Carey show? I'm sorry to tell you that the Drew Carey show stopped airing 300 years ago. He's been the host of The Price is Right since like 2007, man. 2006 even. The dude has been... He's probably the smartest dude in Hollywood. Because if you got that job, you just ride it as long as you can, man. You do whatever you can to not put it in jeopardy. It's got to be the easiest job of all time, right? Drew Carey doesn't even talk that much. The host of The Price is Right doesn't even talk that much. Like, the dude just... You read, like, 11 people's names per show, and then you go, is the car $11,930 or $12,441? And then the idiots in the audience are like, I know the exact price of a Kia Soul. It's $12,441. How about Pat Sajak? Bro, Pat Sajak's job is hard. Like, he's retiring. He can't take it anymore. I'm going to sell you. Interesting. And then I'm gonna sell you. I know this is a little crazy. I'm gonna sell the bat. I'm gonna pop you down, and we're going crazy mode. Pat Sajak, kind of an a-hole IRL. I literally don't care. He's the host of Wheel of Fortune. He's not the United Nations ambassador to South Sudan. I'm not trying to say he shouldn't aspire to be nice. I'm simply trying to say, like, come on, man. We're holding Pat Sajak to unrealistic standards. The dude is the guy who draws the hangman board. He doesn't even write the letters. He's got his assistant to do that. Sorry, his co-worker is, I don't know the hierarchy of Wheel of Fortune. I've never seen the corporate structure. Hot take, people who bid $1 over or under on The Price is Right are the worst kind of people. Hot take, people who bid $1 under you are the best kind of people. People who suck at the game. People who bid $1 over, that's the game, man. That's the damn game. Why wouldn't you? Look, if they bring out a bunch of absolutely fucking horrible looking dining set, and then someone says that's $100, and then someone says that's $3,000, and then someone says that's $2,100, my ass is saying that's 101. It's that simple. I'll win the dining set. There's no, you're absolutely right. There's no incentive not to just go $1 higher than the bid. Anyway, you already knew that. Anyway, I appreciate that your hot take was a hot take. Most people, they say hot take, and it's not a hot take. That was a hot take. I'm gonna cook something insane here. I've often thought, if you can only get on one game show in your entire life, what would be the best game show to get on? And I really think it's hard to compete with Wheel of Fortune, man. Fear factor? Okay, you're crazy. Like Wheel of Fortune, let me start, okay? Deal or no deal, it would be good too, because you get money for literally nothing. But you also can't influence yourself on deal or no, or you can't influence the game on deal or no deal. You could just pick the chest that has like $100 in it and get screwed. On Wheel of Fortune, everybody gets whatever they earn. So if you come in second, but you got $21,000, you get $21,000. If you win Wheel of Fortune, typically you are in like the 20s, 20,000, maybe 30,000 if you solve the final puzzle. By the way, I don't want to put my good friend Daniel on blast here. I was watching his edited video of the password game, and he said we have to eliminate 2 letters. We should take something rare like Z and R. And I was like, R? It's literally such a common letter. They included an R-S-T-L-N-E on Wheel of Fortune. It's one of the most common consonants in the English language. Anyway. They always give you R.L. Stein. Hang on, we're cooking. I'm not cooking you. I'm not cooking you. I'm not cooking you. I'd rather not cook you. Is there chocolate in the weekly? Oh, thank you, Skoottie. I don't know. Let's get weird. Did you see Chibli say wood is an element during the password game? I didn't see it, but I can imagine it. Because Chibli's funny. He's a humorous individual. Look at that, 4 wins. On Jeopardy, you have to be really smart to win. If you're insanely smart, like 1 in 100,000 smart, you should go on Jeopardy if you only get the choice of 1, okay? Because you could make like $1 million. You just have to win 100 games in a row. If you're not that smart and you can only go on 1 game show ever, don't pick Jeopardy. Because second place, you're probably not going to win. And second place gets like $1,000. And third place is like a set of steak knives or you're fired. I can't really remember. Something like that. Whatever, I'll take my draw. Give skewer to the nearest friend behind. You're right, it is a weird weekly here. There's got to be others, though. I'm trying to think. I have to say, with all due respect and not much disrespect, I feel like the worst, I'm going crazy. The worst game show to go on, if you can only go on 1, has got to be like Big Brother. No disrespect. If anything, it's more respectful for Daniel that he won. Because there's only like 2 good outcomes on Big Brother. You could win, and then you get like $500,000 for 3 months of your time, which is crazy. And all you had to do was deal with being cyberbullied by the craziest people on the internet. But you don't have to see that because you're inside. Then second place gets like 50,000, which I think at that point you're like, listen, for 3 months that's a good salary, but at the same time, like it's a big drop off from first to second. You know, you were like 3 votes. You were 1 chore wheel rotation away from 10xing your money. And then if you come third, I think you just get a per diem. Like, that's crazy. The second best outcome is getting voted in or voted out first day. So true. Susan style. Survivor? Survivor, I think at least it's shorter. But, I mean, my ass is not winning Survivor. Let's start you right there. Wipeout? I don't know. What do you get if you win Wipeout? You win like $10,000? Okay, everyone in chat says Lioness is essential. So let's go Lioness. We got a lot of money. Let's level our shark. And we've built up a great economy. I don't want you. Our econ goes crazy right now. I don't want you. I'll buy a can. Buff our Lioness. It is a weird squad for sure. I also think, like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, if you're really smart, is the other. I don't even know if it's on the air anymore, but that's like your other classic example. Good game. Just because all you have to do is answer like 16 questions, and if you get all 16 questions right, you won $1 million. And if you get, I mean, they only really get hard until like around like question 8 or something like that, and then you get free lifelines or 3 lifelines. Give me something good, man. I'm out on question 1. It's always like, name something you shouldn't eat. Food, candy, chewing gum, poison. The first question losses, though, are amazing because it's always like, they never go like, ooh, this is hard. They always go like, I get the joke. I'm going to say poison. And you're like, or I'm going to say chewing gum. And you're like, You are not good anymore. Taper's not good. Taper's not what we want, at least. It's not, maybe it's not bad, but it's not good. Manta ray, cuttlefish, parrot, snapping turtle. I'm not interested. I'm interested in you. Roll one more time. I'll honestly just have your ass die and then level up our lioness as quickly as possible. How about Family Feud? Correct me if I'm wrong on this one. My problem with Family Feud from a game show maxing perspective is it's one and done, right? The winning families don't come back. I mean, they don't die. I just mean like they don't come back to the game show. They do? They come back? Oh, they have Family Feud. I mean, they don't make easier game shows than that. That's true. You come back max 5 times. In that case, what do you have? I'm gonna sell you, and send out a bigger shark. I'm not going free Shavakadu, I'll tell you that much. Oh, this is a very interesting weekly they've created here. Very interesting weekly. I would roll. You know what? We have so much money. Just getting access to chocolate seems crazy. Skootie's weekly. Skoottie did the dub. What happened? We won? Dude, I'm going to get a 10-piece. Like, it's already... It's set in damn stone. Actually, I don't know. I got to think about... Let me think. Here's what they think about you. We got 13 gold, like Shannon Elizabeth had 13 ghosts. I'm willing to try you. +2. So Honey, play me close, like Shannon Elizabeth plays 13 ghosts from Mississippi down to the East Coast. Let's try that. Imagine you went into your airplane toilet and it was Skibidi toilet. Okay, what happened there? Oh, it's the other viable build. While everybody else is scaling, the tiger croc parrot goes insane. And you're about to get flushed down the Skibidi toilet and ejected from the hatch of a Boeing 787, but then cameraman grabs you on the shoulder and you hear the liminal space of there's a room where the light won't find you, holding hands while the walls come tumbling, and he says don't worry, and then he flushes the Skibidi toilet, and then you come out of the airplane bathroom and everybody in rows A through P is a cameraman. But then there's a little Easter egg at the end of the, like in row Q, LMNOPQ, you see one little Skibidi toilet head pop out, and then it fades to black. And holy fuck, did you see? It looked like it was good, but I think on the flight there was still one Skibidi toilet left at the end. What does this mean? Anyway. Toddlers watch that shit all the time? Bro, it's not toddlers, it's like 12-year-olds. I can tell you what toddlers are watching because my kid had her iPad in offline mode, so it only had like the 6 videos she watched most recently while we were camping. They were all YouTube shorts. Holy man. Try to guess what movie I am making. Your first clue is a dragon head. Your second clue is a dragon wing. If you didn't get this one, IDK, brah. And it was, obviously, it was How to Train Your Dragon. But, like, and she doesn't know that. She's fucking she's 2.93 or something. She's only, the only movie she's ever seen is all of the Toy Stories 1,000 times. I think you're gone. I think you're out here. Nah. You get it on sell. What am I thinking? I had you confused. What am I doing? I think I'm buying this. Don't you knock on my door. Don't you ring my doorbell. If you think I'm here, I'm not here. Who could that be knocking at my door? Go away. Don't come around here no more. If he hears us, he'll knock all day. I'll be trapped, and here I'll have to stay. I've done no harm, I keep to myself. Nothing wrong with my state of mental health. What's the chance of another Toy Story? I think it's above 50%. Brother, I hope so. If they don't make a Toy Story 5, my kid's going to be very upset. By the way, hello, Bear Taffy. Hello. Also, I'm here to say, listen, I don't... Oh, these people are better than me. I'm just here to say it. Yes, Toy Story 4 is the worst Toy Story. But Toy Story 4 is underrated simply due to demographic shifting. It's still a really good kids movie. It's not as good as Toy Stories 1, 2, 3. Those are all pretty close to 9s, maybe. Toy Story 4 has no reason to exist, but it's still good. It's a 5 out of 10. You're 30. That's the problem. Watch it with my 2-year-old. You'll be like, oh shit, this is crazy. You don't need... I gotta figure out what you do. Toy Story 2 is the best. And Toy Story 2 is... It's really good. It also... I'm not joking when I say this. I've been listening to the shit out of the soundtrack, man. Because my kid loves the soundtrack, and the soundtrack goes crazy. They call her Jessie, the yodeling cowgirl. As dainty as a fairy, princess of the prairies. Yes, she's Jessie, the yodeling cowgirl. I ride along and yodel my song from dawn till dusk till dawn, 'cause she's Jessie, the yodeling cowgirl. I can't really do that part, but... Everyone relax, I'm working on it, okay? I'm cooking. Your ass is not good enough anymore. You don't do anything. Yeah. Everything gets sniped immediately. What if we sold you and we sold you and we kept you? You're fucked. You get sold. Now I'm back to 16 gold. And I fucking buy you and put you out here. And then I need one more good lad. Okay, that's fantastic. Thank you. Just a good... I mean, a sniper might not be a bad lad, but I feel like we could do better. Maybe we can't do better. You're going to fucking die, and then you're going to replace yourself with something that we don't care about. Okay, this is... I don't know. Maybe... Can you do something about the light reflecting off the top of your head in the middle? I can't. But you can. You ever think about that? Go taper? I don't think I will. I don't think that I will. What can chat do about it? You can close the tab. Something like this. Nah, no spicy. Nah, no spicy, sorry. You should come back to life in case you get sniped too much. Sell 7, buy 4, sell, buy... No, it's not enough. That's what we need right there. Ooh, yodelay, 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 yodelay. Be honest with me, chat. Can I yodel? Because in my head, it sounds kind of good. But my wife always laughs at me, and then my daughter says, Daddy's not good at it. But I think that maybe she's just echoing what my wife's reaction to my yodeling. It sounds good. Editor's note, I'm muted. All right. I'll remember that. You know the scene in Fubar 2 where Tron drives up to the Fort McMurray workplace and he's blaring rap music, but then when he gets closer, he switches it to country music so that he doesn't get made fun of because he had to say rap is crap even though he raps? No? That's me picking up my daughter from daycare. Pull up to the daycare, Wolf in the Breast by the Cocteau Twins is playing. My baby's crying, my baby, I remember I knew you were there. And then as soon as I get there, boop. When I do, when I do, hey, howdy, hey. When I scoop, doop, doop, when I scoop, doop, doop. Hey, howdy, hey. I guess what I'm trying to say is my kid loves country music and it's fucking driving me crazy. You're just a big lad. Why don't you just be big? This seems kind of sick actually too. Seems fantastic. I don't know, take one of these. That was not necessary. You just know Muzizi is posting right now, going like, bro, this weekly's so easy, you just get crocodile. Okay, how did that work out for you? Easiest 10 piece of my life? Oh, this weekly's so hard. Opossum. Hummingbird for next round? Ooh, yes. Every time I look around. Hey, what, this was driving me crazy. Sometimes I forget what song a lyric comes from. What song, and remember I didn't have internet until like this morning. What song does this line come from? Forget that corny line. You're all that's waxed on my mind. Forget that corny line. What is that from? It's like a 90s, 2000s pop song. It's not Master of Puppets. It is Love Me by Shaggy. Thank you. You're all that wax on my mind. Forget that corner line. Ooh, boy, I love you so. Never, ever, ever going to let you go. Hey, once I get my hands on Love Me, Love Me, Love Me, Sex Machine. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. One of Shaggy's good songs. He's got a few. That motherfucker is real. Now make Shaggy yodel. He might have some yodeling tracks on that album that he did with Sting. I don't know. What am I doing? Is there honey? No honey this week. Well, what's a badger gonna do? You know what? Let's go absolutely insane and try to farm up some early wins. Like, I can't stress enough that this is a crazy idea. We don't even have a strawberry. NL, would you allow yourself to be bought out by private equity? Yes, if the price was right. Absolutely. It would probably, listen, this is just, it's a fair statement. All I would say to maybe bring you back onto my side is that you don't have to worry about it because I would cost more than I'm worth. There's a number. Definitely. I haven't given it any thought because streaming has zero barrier to entry. There's a number, but no one would ever pay it because they would be like, how much is it worth to you? And I would give them the number and they would say, fuck off. They would say, lose this number. Don't ever call us again. That's as much of an ethical streamer as I think you can get in this day and age. Now, hang on. This hasn't worked for me, so I'm just going to build the exact same squad again that we used last time. Sure, yeah. One of these. Faint, give the last enemy ink. What if we went 4 squatted? Just for now, not forever, just for now. Give it a try. Do you think it really was Shaggy? Well, this isn't... See, you're asking questions that you're not qualified to understand. It was never Shaggy. Shaggy is offering an excuse that Rick Rock can use. He's saying that Rick Rock should say that it wasn't him. Shaggy didn't do anything wrong. He was just giving him like an opportunity. He was giving him like an impression for what Rick Rock could do to get out of the situation. But, and I know Shaggy has taken issue with this in the past, and I can understand why. Let me put it that way. Don't give me a pill now. This is going to be messed up for a minute, but just let me... Listen, I'm cooking right now. I'm cooking. I don't know. At the end of the song, It Wasn't Me, Rick Rock realizes that it's him who caused the problem. And as a result, the mature thing for him to do is to just own up to the fact that it was him who was caught on camera and in the shower and so on and such as. So he's acknowledging that rather than make an excuse, he should just admit to the fact that it was him. Based, but it wasn't him. You need to watch the song or watch the music video again. Okay? Because I feel like we're getting confused by things there's no reason to be confused by. Rick Rock admits it was him. Yeah, at the end he admits it was him. That's what I'm saying. Is Shaggy a gaslighter? Shaggy doesn't... Am I losing my mind? Shaggy didn't do anything. Shaggy's never been under suspicion. I know people are like, well, how did he know how to give the advice? I don't know. Fucking like 2,000 people in the chat never leave their house. They're always giving me advice on, you know, how to live a normal life. Why don't you look at the mirror, motherfucker? Shaggy looks like he's doing okay in his life. If you watch the music video, the shit is like straight out of the year 2000. He's got like an iPad before iPads existed. It was like, it must be in the distant future because video calling's a thing. He's sitting in a silver throne in like a velvet robe surrounded by hotties. It seems like Shaggy's doing just fine. I meant to buy the crocodile there. This is not smart. I'm just rolling. That's so sad. He didn't do it. I mean, I'm not saying that Shaggy has never done anything wrong. I'm simply saying that according to the rules of the music video, we don't know that Shaggy's... Oh my God. We don't know that Shaggy's done anything wrong. As a result, like, it's not fair to place him under suspicion. I didn't even freeze the pill. I didn't even freeze the pill. After all that, I didn't even freeze the pill. What have I done? Pill? Oh. Yes! Okay, wait a second. There's something to this. There's something to this. Please don't fucking kill me. We can get an early level 2 lioness, I think, but I haven't really crunched the numbers too much. It's a bad time to be weak, brother. Son of a bitch. Okay, get ready. I do like that when Rick Ross tells Shaggy he needs help, he stops doing his Shaggy voice. Rick Rock, Rick Ross. Two different guys. Rick Rock sounds like this. How could I believe it when you done another key? Rick Ross, bitch, I'm a monster, no good bloodsucker, fat motherfucker, now look who's in trouble. As I run through the jungle, all you hear is rumble, Kanye West sample, here's one for example. Okay, it's two different people. That is not Jay-Z's verse, because Jay-Z's verse is just like a rogues gallery of Universal Pictures monsters. Godzilla, King Kong, Nosferatu, Imhotep, Noxuna Moon. Everybody knows I'm a motherfucking monster. Oh, man. Sorry. It is the worst verse of all time. I don't know if people are going to hate me for what I'm about to say. I know Jay-Z is like extremely famous. I don't get it, man. Maybe I wasn't the right age for like the Blueprint Volume 2, but like At least on Monster, he's way behind the rest of the pack. You'll never recover from this? I'm just saying. You're right, but you shouldn't say it. Hang on, I'm cooking here. We have the resident rap aficionado here anyway. I think Bear Taffy will tell me that he is not a Jay-Z fan. Because Bear Taffy listens to good rap music. Like Aesop Rock. You ever think about how messed up it is? Forget about Rick Ross, Rick Rock. You got ASAP Rocky and Aesop Rock. This shit is confusing, man. Asac Schrader? I forgot about that guy. I'm not going to have an empty space for your ass. Here's what I'm going to... Oh, but you've already used your trigger. Oh, you motherfucker. You're good, but you suck. That doesn't make sense. It's a lyric from One Hand in My Pocket by Alanis Morissette. Explain that. Maybe we'll just live through this one. Wait till you hear about Ice Cube and Vanilla Ice. I know this is an embarrassing admission that I've made before on stream, but I'm going to make it again. When I first heard Pretty Fly for a White Guy, I had no idea what the hell he was talking about when he said they didn't have Ice Cube, so he bought Vanilla Ice. I literally thought like he went to the store for ice cubes, but they didn't have ice cubes, so he had to buy like ice that was flavored like vanilla. Obviously, keep in mind I was like 10, but still. I'm laughing, but also same. It's a little embarrassing. You don't need to be here. And yet there's nothing else to do with you. Oh, there's something to do with... Oh! We can still make it. How far behind the curve are we? Not that much. Enough, but not that much. Round 11. I mean, we're going to scale pretty quick here. We can't beat the Croc teams. That's our problem. Oh, we're already... I thought we had 2 lives left. Never mind.